Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to be truly amazingly remarkable, unfathomably amazing at anything? I watched a video where a student of high performance asked this question to his professor. What does it truly take to be truly great at something? You'd naturally expect the professor to talk about rigid discipline, perfect execution, or just innate talent. But instead, the professor gave a really surprising answer. The professor said it's all in the recovery. It's how you correct mistakes. At first, the idea sounds simple, right? But when you think about it, it becomes something more profound. Think about literally every single person that you admire that is truly great at something. Their careers are riddled with mistakes. Think Michael Jordan, for example. He actually holds the record for having the most missed shots. A musician misses a note, an entrepreneur launches a product that fails, a parent loses their patience, and even a remarkable student can turn a paper in that completely bombs. Our instinct is usually to interpret those failing moments as proof of our incompetence. But what if the real proof of greatness is not in avoiding a mistake, but rather how quickly you bounce back from that mistake? Hello there, thank you for clicking on this video. If you do not know who I am, how dare you? I am your host, Efren Rodriguez Guerrero, fitness professional and high performance enthusiast. Please don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be enjoying this content. I deliver current events, health tips, high performance insights, and workout routines. The art of recovery is true art. It's the musician who takes that wrong note and turns it into a cool new riff. It's the student that bombs the test or the assignment, but studies, gets his things in order, and gets right back on track. It's the entrepreneur who stumbles but finds a good second wind. It's never about being perfect. It has never been about being perfect. It has always been about resilience. And it's not really running from your mistakes, but on the contrary, taking ownership of them as soon as it goes wrong and do something about it. The thing is that we typically think of recovery as something passive, like taking a break, getting more sleep, or just pausing. The professor that I mentioned earlier wasn't talking about laying down. He was talking about leaning in. He meant to actively implement and develop the skill of correction, the skill of adjustment and recommitment. Recovery isn't a retreat. It's the active choice to keep creating, even when your original plan has fallen apart. And in the end, that's what separates masters from everyone else. Because anyone can look good when everything goes right, but the true test is, what do you do when everything goes wrong? The professor could have easily given the most obvious answer: practice, perfection, precision. That's what most people would say, and that's actually what most people think. But he paused, thought about it, and searched for something beneath the surface. And that's the second big lesson. You don't settle for the first. You don't settle for the most obvious explanation. You have to look deeper. So next time you stumble in your work, next time you stumble in your studies, or your relationships, or your career, remember that recovery is the skill that makes you good. It's not something to feel guilty about. Because your greatness is never measured by how you fall. It's measured by how you recover and how you stay at the top consistently. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like, dropping a comment. Or if you would like to go above and beyond, please consider becoming a member of the channel, only $4.99 a month. Or if you would like to make a donation to my PayPal, there's a link to it in the description of the channel. I wanted to give a shout out to my members of the channel, Elsa and Diana. I hope you girls are doing good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and just know that I truly appreciate you investing your valuable time in watching my content. Bye.